So, like I made a video before, I'm going to make a video again. Josh McDaniels has a career record of like 18 and 29, 18 and 39. His percentage is below 400. Mike Tomlin has a career win-loss percentage of 600. It's even better in prime time. And the difference is going to show why we are just a more oiled, finely coached team than the Las Vegas Raiders. The Las Vegas Raiders, I mean, they talk about these young offensive gurus, everything like that. You bring Josh McDaniels on any other team, he doesn't do anything. He pretty much ruins them, and they can't do anything. They can't win. The Raiders have stacked rosters, and this guy cannot even win. They were supposed to be a great team last year, and they were just barreled out. Derek Carr left. Now he's with New Orleans. And they got Jimmy Garoppolo, who's thrown 3 interceptions already this season. He's playing worse than Kenny Pickett. It's just not playing good in their whole offense. If there's any offense that's worse than the Pittsburgh Steelers offense in the NFL, it's this team right here. And their defense is even worse. It's one of the worst in the league. So there's no excuses why we don't win this game. The Steelers should dominate. I think we're going to put up 30 on the Raiders. The offense really, I think, is going to start to click. We're going to be able to run the ball. We're going to get Pickens going. Kenny's going to hit some passes. And the offense is going to start to look like the offense in preseason, and the defense will be fine. I mean, we're deep. We got a lot of depth on this team, especially defensively at the linebacker position, the cornerback position, the safety position. Maybe not so much depth, but we got Minka, we got Casey, we got Neal. So we got 3 pretty good safeties on this roster. And the offensive line just need to come together. I'd say that's probably the weakest point on this team still is the offensive line. Kenny hasn't been playing good, but I think he could turn it around. And it's a combination of a lot of things. Kenny, the offensive line, and the run game, everything. Play calling, everything. It's a combination of a lot of things, but we've been playing great defenses, 2 of the best in the league, 2 of the best fronts in the league. So, and 2 great coaches. I mean, Stefanski's supposed to be a great coach. Shanahan is a great coach. I mean, he gets all the hype and praise in the world. He's never even won a Super Bowl, but he still gets all the hype and praise in the world. McDaniels is another guy, came off Belichick's staffs, got all the hype, got all the praise in the world, but hasn't even have a career record of over 400. So Mike Tomlin's going to show why he's elite, the better coach. We are going to destroy them. I'd say we're going to win 30-17 Sunday Night Football. They're not even make a game out of it. We're just going to destroy them. Garoppolo's going to turn the ball over. We're actually going to take advantage of the field position and at least get 3 points when we can get 3 points out of it, and maybe even capitalize and put 1 or 2 in the red zone. And this is just going to be a domination of the Raiders. We're going to crush them. We're going to crush them. We go to Houston, we should crush them, and we're going to be sitting at 3-1. And then the season really starts to begin, and then we can really gauge where the Pittsburgh Steelers are really at and see what the deal is here on offense, because the Raiders defense, I don't know, or the Ravens defense, I don't know how great the Ravens defense is this year. Their offense is good, but we'll see if it all comes together. Offensively, they should be able to do a ton of things. Can Lamar really spread it out and throw the ball? In the NFL, I guess we'll find out. Or is he better with the Greg Roman offense and just running the ball and run first, run heavy? But we'll see what they're going to do, because they have a lot of receivers, a lot of running backs, great tight end, and a lot of weapons on offense, the Ravens. And their defense might be suffering a little bit. The Raiders got Marcus Peters, who used to play with the Ravens, and Crosby, I think. They have like a good pass rusher. Outside of that, their defense is trash. And Marcus Peters is pretty much washed up anyway. He's old as hell. So that being their best cornerback, I think Pickens should have a big day. And this offense should have a big day. And it's just going to it's going to be night and day against the Raiders and opposed to the Browns and the 49ers.